In this video, I'll be playing Solo 3 of the beginning percussion book. Now that I have played all of Solo 3, here are a few things that I would like to mention. The biggest difference between Solo 2 and Solo 3 is that Solo 3 has both 5-stroke rolls and 9-stroke rolls. A 9-stroke roll consists of 4 pairs of double strokes and a single stroke. While a 5-stroke roll is written with 2 slashes, a 9-stroke roll is written with 3 slashes. Another key difference between Solo 2 and Solo 3 is that Solo 3 has a tempo written for you. At the very top of Solo 3, it says Allegro, which means fast. So this means while you're playing the song, the composer's intention is for you to play it at a faster pace. In my opinion, I find that Solo 2 is a little more difficult to learn than Solo 3. However, there are still some difficult parts in Solo 3, especially with the addition of a tempo. Some measures that I would like to go over include measures 16 and 17. I'd like to mention these two measures because I find the tricky part is playing the 9-stroke roll and then transitioning to measure 17. In my opinion, I think it's really easy to rush your rolls, so I think it's very important to play with a metronome and practice with a metronome so that when you play your rolls, they're consistent and on beat. This is also very important in this specific example because right after you play the 9-stroke roll, you have to make sure you count correctly and play on the end of 2. Make sure to pay attention to your dynamic changes, especially in the first 6 measures of the song. As you can see, you start Solo 3 by playing in piano. However, by the 4th measure, there's a crescendo that makes you play by forte. So make sure that on measures 3 and 4, you're gradually getting louder. In addition, in measures 5, after you reach forte, you have to make sure you reach pianissimo by measure 6 because there's a decrescendo. Another measure that I would like to point out is measure 25. I wanted to mention this measure because similarly to measure 16, the last beat is a roll. Because of this, I just wanted to point out again to make sure you do not rush the roll and make sure that the last beat of the roll lands on the first beat of measure 26. If there are any other parts of Solo 3 you would like me to cover or any other skills that I have not already covered on my YouTube channel, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you!